There's something else in this passage in Esther, if you look at verses 12 through 14. And it speaks to how sometimes we can allow position to keep us from getting involved. Look with me real quick at verses 12 through 14. When Esther's words were reported to Mordecai, he sent back this answer. Do not think that because you are in the king's house, you alone of all the Jews will escape. For if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place. But you and your father's family will perish. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this. What is Esther allowing to happen here in this moment? She is allowing her position to keep her from standing up for others, and ultimately she is allowing her position because she ain't got no worries. Don't nobody know that she's a Jew because Mordecai informed her, don't tell nobody where you come from. The only thing people know about her is that she belongs to the king. And I don't know about you, but if I really am who y'all say I am, and I really am your minister, there's one thing that you will never do to your minister. What's that? Mess with my wife. Because she belongs to me. And if you mess with her, you mess with me. And I got the Lord on my side. I preach it all day. But by respect, through love, through honor, there's one person that's off limits when it comes to those who rock with me. That's my wife. It's the same thing here for Esther. She understands that she belongs to the king. So she's off limits to any and everybody. So she's sitting good. While the people in the land, the Jews, are running around worried. So Mordecai is asking her to give up her good seated position to reveal the very thing that could jeopardize her position in order to help save the people in need. Mordecai says, you are still a Jew just like us. Mordecai called her out, and sometimes we do need to be called out sometimes. I'm okay with a little call out because we can let positions of job titles keep us from getting involved. Some of us, we ain't just starting up on a job. You've been there for a minute. You got some notoriety. You got some longevity. You got tenure. But you don't want to jeopardize that even when you see that the company is not doing right by a fellow worker. You a whole boss. You a whole manager. You a whole director. But you much rather witness evil being done than to speak out about it, all because, well, I don't want to lose my position. I worked hard to get where I am. I'm good. The rules and the new HR rules that's coming out for y'all, like they want y'all here at 8 o'clock. I still got a flexible schedule. Like I can come and go as I want. So why would I jeopardize my flexibility to speak out against the wrong that they doing on your paycheck? Sometimes we let position get in the way of us getting involved and doing what's right. Sometimes we can let the position of social class keep us from getting involved. Well, you know what? What the government doing ain't bothering me. I still got money in the bank. These things that's being signed, not even 30 days full in office, that's not impacting my life. I'll pray for y'all. It'll be okay. Sometimes we can let the position of friendship keep us from getting involved. Well, I've been friends with this person for over 10, 15 years. They do X, Y, and Z for me. Yeah, they being mean. Yeah, they being petty. Yeah, they're being messy. But if I say something about that, then I won't have somebody to go out and spend time with anymore. Who I'm going to laugh with. Who going to check up on me. I'd rather save the position I have in this friendship than to speak out and get involved in the wrong that's being done, all to save my position. The position of popularity, the position of money, the position of title, the positions of life. If I stand up for for the no one, then I lose the things that make me feel like me. If I stand up for somebody in that community, I may lose my community. Don't let position keep you from getting involved in the things that God is bringing to your table to jump into. Because another truth, we're not always exempt as we may think we are. Do you know, I'm going to be 100% honest here, and I did not ask her if I can share this, so y'all just keep this to yourself, okay, online? I saw some of the stuff that was going on with the DEI stuff, right? I saw a lot of that. We've been spending some time praying on it. And I'm not here to talk politics, that's not what this is, but I really want to share with you all how this made an impact on us. So I'm seeing people scurry around and, get wary, like, what's this gonna mean for the school system? What this gonna mean for those who need different tests done? What this mean for those who need different helps and resources? Like, what it's not just us, it's our children struggling with disabilities and things like that. Like, it's very big. But we just felt like it was far away from us. Well, we pay for our kids to go to school, all this other stuff. And then Mercedes come home the other day, she says, man, I don't know if we're going to have jobs next year. What you mean? What you mean? She said, well, we're social workers. We kind of get taken care of financially from the same pot. Wait, what? So you mean to tell me that we left the nursing home to come to the school system to now have situations in the government that impacts you? You mean this DEI stuff can be a threat to your job? She's like, yeah, babe, it's real. And we just sat there and shook our heads because we thought we were in a position that wasn't being touched by the things going on. But then when it touches you, you realize that there's a false sense of security that we place in the positions that we feel so good about in the first place anyways. So while you thinking that it's your position that you're protecting, you're misleading yourself to assume that your position is protected in the first place, which is why Mordecai says that don't you think for 1 second that this is not going to have an impact on your life. Church, the stuff that's going on in this world has an impact on the Christian, whether you want to accept it as true or not. There's a lot of stuff going on, and you over here saying to yourself, well, you know what? I'm heavenward bound, so I don't really care what's going on. I'm saved, I'm covered, I'm taken care of. God got me. But then when you get to the end of the day and it's time for judgment, and God said, why did you not get involved in helping your neighbor? You're going to realize that position that you thought you had. Mordecai says something, though, that I always believe in my life is true when it comes to understanding positions. Look again at verse 14. In Esther chapter 4, verse